It's Keaton Edgar again here, and then today, hope you're doing good, you guys. It's a beautiful day today in Canada, sunny, so go outside if it's sunny. Um, Today we'll be talking about my story that I wrote and also draw the characters for. Uh, it's called Into the Abyss. The reason I named it that way because I want more suspense since I said this is a suspense movie. So I'll be drawing some characters and I'll be explaining what the story's about. And if you like the story, I might write like a little book or something, or like an ebook or something if you guys like the story. So I'll be drawing one of the main characters, and then I'll just be explaining the story, what my process was making through the story. So yeah. So first of all, the main characters Scar, aka Kang, which is kind of like me, but if I ever make an animation movie, there's a little bit hints of my face in there. I want like half of my character, half of me. Would be cool. And another main character would be Chloe, with a K, Chloe. She's kind of like the main character. She kind of gets the one in trouble, but she kind of like saves the story. Another one is I forgot his name. I got a whole bunch of. And we have Zoe, the drummer, Chloe's friend. Let's see. Oh, there's Zoe. Yeah, this is Zoe. Here, the drummer. I don't know if you guys could see that, but that's the drummer. Um, let's see if I can find his name here. Oh, there. So what's his name? Jay. Yeah, Jay Owen. It's kind of like not the villain of the story. I'm still figuring out the villain, but I do know what the villain is going to be. I do have a name for the villain, but let's do it. Let's just draw it, and I won't spoil it more. But I'll be drawing and explain the story. I'm using HB pencil, the softest pencil here, so for the sketch. So I wonder what I'm using. So how I created this story was because I create other stories too. I like to create stories and because it makes fun for drawing. I think if you create stories and then you create the characters, right? I'm gonna make a couple more genres. The genres I've made are, see here, action, kind of sci-fi. This one is gonna be suspense. I think I failed. Oh, the faces are hard. Items side profiles. Yeah. So this one's suspense, and it's about this girl who's in the band. She breaks the rules basically. And then her and friends are band. The other bandmate, I didn't draw her yet, but I kind of do have a concept of her. I think I showed it here. Nope. No. Flowers. Oh, don't worry about it. Okay. So, they're just hanging out with the band friends, and then her dad picks up, and it's just average, like, talking dead. Then, and then she goes to this gas station at night. There's being, this is like a small town, right? So, um, where people have been missing the wood, so she's like asking the gas station guy, which is her friend too, John, I think. I'm forgetting characters. I have so many characters I've created over the years. If you're wondering how many characters do you have, easily 33 characters I've made and named. Because I like naming. I feel like I'm starting better at naming stuff. The chin looks too so it's all there you go. I'm not used to this pencil, but I would do like this pencil. I might switch to something more comfortable. There you go. Yeah, and then just normal hangout, gas station, because she's asking, why is there so many people missing in this forest? And then the guy says he doesn't know. John says, gas station worker there. He says the cops hasn't found out or anything like that. So it's just like building out suspense, right? Because they don't know where the missing people went. And then I'm just giving like a short story. I'm not giving like a long story. Like there's more deeper meaning to the story if you're interested. I might write a book or something. I don't know. Dang it. Also, I made this monster ring. Speaking of that, I can play my ukulele on Sunday or maybe today. Maybe I'm a little bit tired today, but we'll see. I think I created a nose. Yeah. Boy. Yeah, I'm just gonna try my best anyway. And then the curiosity got the best of her because she breaks rule, of course. She's in band, why not? She's gonna break the rules. Just cross that, like go into woods and search for it. But she goes to the gas station again at night, and then she of course buys her favorite snacks and stuff. Just pretend she's normal, but she's gonna explore that night while people are missing. And the guy said one of the people they have lost in the town was the famous racer named Kane, foreshadowing that later in the story I will tell you. But yeah. And then she's like, and then he said that's his car outside, in the little garage because he left it. There you go. I'm just gonna put markers. And then of course you crosses a certain line in the road. Imagine there's a road, right? And there's a line. She crossed that line. Before that, she does that. She steals the car the guy was talking about. So she hotwires the car. And boom. There he goes. No, it sounds like, think of the Hunger Games. Like, I'm a little bit sick too. Think of like the Hunger Games, but except for cars, survival in the desert, there's different environments, right? So she gets there, she has no idea where she's being teleported, or we call it transformed. Like the world changes, right? The forest turns into like a desert. And that's where we see different people surviving um, in cars and stuff like that. Old cars. I mainly in this movie I want like old cars, like really like Mustangs or old motorcycles. That's the main focus, and I want them to be rusty cars. So it looks like they being damaged here. Obviously, but yeah. And then, she gets nicknames from other people. She's a new player. And then Kane, all of a sudden he shows up. Everyone's scared of him. Think of like I said, it's like the Hunger Games almost. That he's like almost like the winner of the games. So he goes up to the girl because he's upset. Obviously, recognizes his car, and the character's kind of like voiced by me. So he's like, "Why do you have this car? Why just do it? You're new. How?" Like he's asking questions. How she got the car, right? And he's upset. Obviously, he's kind of grumpy. He's like 30. His age is, but now they get on. It's like a father son relationship. More like how you explain that personality? Think of Miguel or like the Spider-Verse movie. Not Hobie Brown. Yeah, Hobie Brown. Think of Spider-Punk in that way, but Kane's more caring for people, but he does break rules, kind of thing. So I kind of connect personalities with me. So I kind of like there's my character, but I'm gonna put my personality in them because I like the characters. Kind of like my main character, one of my favorite characters. Not to do. Yeah, and after that, she's like, she's not listening to him. He's like, following the rules. And then, like, they go through these different, like, elements of season, let's say, through the cars, because think of, like, Hunger Games. I think there's a limited area, and you have to move to another area. Or the game makers, right? Recent games. Yeah, King is upsetly. He's like a grandpa, but he's actually 30. It's not bad for his age, but no, of course. He just wants to get out of the world, right? Where people are stuck in here and play this game. And then, let's see here. Blah, blah, blah. All the action. And, of course, Jay, the guy who's to hire hunters to hunt him down, right, by a guy. The villain is actually a spirit kind of thing. I don't know. I create like a spirit kind of guy. I don't know to name him. But plot twist, the spirit is actually a different variant of Scar. It's like the bad version of Scar. So explains why the different variant, the bad variant of Scar doesn't want him in the game. So yeah, kind of complicated story. And then of course I think it's like a Hunger Games plus Cars survival kind of thing. And then like in the end of the story, it's just not gonna be a good ending. Chloe and Scar get on very well, and then Scar needs to sacrifice himself in order for her to survive, right? And then she's like begging on him sacrificing, and all of a sudden he pulls her to the driver's seat and makes her drive a car. Meanwhile, he breaks the window, front of the car, and then because behind them there's a bunch of hunters hunting for all of them, and they collected some people who are good, who are surviving this in this world, right? To get out of there as well, and they're helping her, and they're helping each other out, right? And then Scar jumps out of a car, and then back up the track of the road. He kind of like this like really cool scene, almost like Spider-Man 2099 from the Spider-Verse. You know how Gwen Stacy in that scene where she's being attacked by the Vulture. It's kind of like that scene. He has that cool pose, and then bam, he gets killed by his bad variant. And it's very brutal. Sadly, just one of my favorite characters, but don't worry, he's gonna be alive in a different timeline. That's just an old Scar. And then, no. They got everyone back in town. The police are there. And all of a sudden, it's like, oh my god, everyone's back. No. But yeah, if you're wondering what other stories I'm creating now, I have a fantasy story coming up, and I have a romance story. For the fantasy, I want to connect more into knights and stuff, like, that'd be cool. But yeah, knights and stuff. I'm gonna draw Scar here. A.K. Kane. The knight story, I haven't found inspiration, but for the romance story, it's gonna be inspired by. If you're interested in videography or photography, I found this music video that was so cool. Actually, it was the song is called 11 Minutes Away. It's by Halsey and Youngblood. It's rock music, and I like because part of the music video is about Youngblood going these 4 stages of grief because the girl he loves has died in a car accident, and then he keeps. You should watch the video; it's really cool. I like that when Halsey's on top of a car and the glasses like shatter, but it's in like freeze time. So it's like, yeah, I think that you should check that out if you're interested in like drawing. If I give you a good inspiration today, but I'm gonna draw this quickly. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just gonna do acrylic markers for the hair. He has brown hair, black or brown hair. I feel like black hair. If I want to do my personality in this character, I do not have long hair. I just have black hair, and then I just do different hairstyle. Like that. There you go. Just gonna have more of a mullet, but this one's kind of. And he does have a mustache, kind of. In the beginning of the movie, he doesn't have a mustache, but in the ending of the movie, he does have a mustache. Kind of looks like the Punisher. Not taking inspiration, but that music video I was talking about is really good. I just listened to another remix. Actually, I did not know that was a remix. It was so good. The song goes like, "I'm 11 minutes away." I guess I can't sing this whole thing because it's copyright, right? But check it out. It's pretty cool. If you're interested, I'm planning to do like a almost like glass shatter scene, kind of like that. A scene like that where like it freezes time, I guess that you could say. And it's like so cool. I'm actually pretty obsessed with it now. I might have to watch a music video again. But yeah. There's other music videos that are cool too, like Juice WRLD. Like that one, he did that animation for Empty Out Your Pockets. That was really cool. Other music videos. He's not bald now. This has a right. Looks kind of too short to hair. Looks like. Yeah. Looks a bit better. It doesn't look like he's bald. Yeah. I'm gonna do some music on Sunday. I have like 4 songs. So the first song is gonna be, I think, Fast. Wait, let me just finish this first and I'll show you. I'm still working on my guitar too. It's a great color for Scar, orange. Not my favorite color, but it fits this song here. Pops out, right? Yeah. If you ever want to make a story, don't like worry about perfection. Story, just dump your ideas down on a piece of like lined piece of paper. Like really, that's all you have to do. A lined piece of paper, dump your ideas down, and then you can always like edit the photo, like edit like your writing. That's the fun thing. But yeah. So I'm trying to draw a hand, but someone's cutting grass outside. Sorry if you guys can't hear me. There you go. There you go, the 2 main characters. Kane and Chloe. She's about like 20. 23. He's 30. 2 of my favorite characters so far. But that's the inspiration for the romance. I'm starting doing Youngblood and Halsey music video. 11 minutes away. Yeah, my favorite. I might play a little bit of guitar later today. Let me find the songs I'm doing on Sunday. Just check this out. There's some top secret stuff in here for future videos and stuff like that. That I want to show this. Keep it a surprise. Oh, yeah. I got Fast, Slow Yourself Down, Highway, different times. And yeah, I'll see. Tomorrow, I think I might do storytelling. Today was kind of storytelling. I might do like, just drawing day tomorrow. And ukulele, play songs, just change the schedule like that. And then I'll see you tomorrow. And that'll be the change of schedule I'll be making. Just playing these music, writing lyrics. And then, yeah. We'll see you tomorrow. and have a good day.